All right, guys. Attune. My bad. Just had to do my delivery. It was like an hour and a half long delivery, and now I'm in the truck and it's hot as hell. All right, so I had to cut everything off, all of the power and freezer and stuff. All right, so Attune. Attune, awesome game. Attune is not in the awesome game as of right now. So my thing with Attune was his race. I wanted him to be a Saiyan, slash demon. His demon ability, I wanted him to be connected to Hellfire to be able to use that to wield that. His main ability and what makes him special is I wanted, and it sounds like something I honestly that I think Tom might feel this way too. I'm not sure. It would be dope to have somebody that had this ability in generations. Sure, ironically, because his main ability is to be able to use his ki and basically to lease out or give out his ki to be able to use his ki into another being to increase their power. So my power would be basically depleted. It will be depleting as I gain, I give somebody else power, um, to increase their power. However, and with like how your energy will come back if you rest. Like so, my energy will rebuild up over time or whatever like that if I rested and stuff like that. But the effect that my foreign key being in someone else's body would cause, it would basically act as kind of a silent kind of cancer almost, where like say if I give you, for example, if I put like 10% of my key, so basically your power will be increased by my key, which would be 10% of my key. So depending on, well, I guess it doesn't matter, but just 10% basically. Let's do the general numbers, 10%. So you will have 110% of power, right? And I'll be at 90. However, the longer you have my key in your body, my key starts to feed off of your energy and your key. So, or if it is key, if key is your energy, then it'll be your key. But if it's just like say if you're cosmic, then it'll be feeding off your cosmic energy. And what it'll be doing, it'll be learning like your techniques that you use with that energy. Um, yeah, learning the techniques and stuff like that. And also, it will also be basically taking over your energy source. So, for instance, say a person, this is just random numbers because I guess you pick numbers and it decides if it's a faster process or a smaller process. Say if I increased, I don't want to use haiku, but I'm gonna use haiku. If I increase haiku's energy by 10%, right, and he's been chilling with that for a day or longer of some sort, then like maybe like that 10% would be affecting his energy, will be affecting 10% of his energy. So when I pull back my energy, if I decide to pull back my energy, then I'll be taking in my 10% back as well as the 10% that my energy has affected. I have the ability to do that. So I could pull back. So if I'm fighting Haiku, say if I gave Haiku a 90% boost and he's fighting somebody the whole time, he doesn't know, and say it takes him years or whatever. So by the time I see him again and it's my time to fight him, I gave him 90% energy. So I could possibly take back my 90% of energy and take back the 90% that my energy has affected, or whatever amount of energy that my energy has affected in him, I could take that energy back from him. So it's one of those, I loved it because it gave me a sense of manipulation in a different light. I'm sorry, sense of manipulation in a different light, as well as it symbolizes the gift and the curse of being someone who's like me, who's power hungry. It kind of is one of those things. If somebody's power hungry, then it kind of it just shows them the gift and the curse of it. Like you could be cursed with being wanting too much power and stuff like that. So that was Attune's ability thing. Personality wise, I kind of wanted him to be of course a darker character, more of a bad guy. I'm kind of up in the air, not really up in the air on now. I want him to be a bad guy, but I kind of want to walk to the beat of my own drum in a sense. Um, if that if I get put in a situation where that's not possible, I think I'm at the level now, the maturity level now, where I wouldn't mind playing inside of a system somewhere. So if I ended up on Vegeta's planet working for Vegeta's long lost cousin, I wouldn't mind doing that. At this point, I feel like Carmelo Anthony. Like I just want to be on the fucking team right now. I don't give a shit where it is or what I'm doing or who I'm doing it for. Right now, I don't mind coming off the bench. I just want to play in the game. I just want to be in the game, coach. So that's pretty much a tune in a nutshell. Um, I guess the gist is to be at the end of the day. I guess it would be I. I just want to be able to throw hands with you guys, honestly, with you upper level characters, and just create my own legacy in the awesome game. All right, gentlemen, that's the tune.